Welcome to Season 4 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our newest heroes follow a path of discovery and attempt to forge a team to save the city and perhaps themselves from the dangers of the world before the Arkanoids arrived. Starring John Garlick, Jay Payne, Jade Duguay, Josh Jackson, Rico Suarez, and me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic teamwork and struggles await you just beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Jay Payne. I'm here with John Garlick.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm here with Jacqueline Kaufman.
Anybody got any tweezers?
Tweezers. And I'm here with Joshua Jackson.
What's up?
All right. SPLIN-TOR has begun rampaging along a one and a half block area, sort of tromping left and tromping right toward part of Indianapolis and making menacing movements. And there's a PA system. I am SPLIN-TOR!
You're going down, SPLIN-TOR.
You are the defenders of the city, and Galvanic puffs his chest out, puts his hands on his hip, and says, why, yes, we are. He says it in such a deep voice and such a manly man. You can see the dimple in his chin. They're sure that his secret identity is either Dirk Squarejaw or Sledge Riprock.
Either one of those are acceptable.
Okay, fair enough. Where you going? What you doing? Let's see. Let's have declared actions.
How far away is this jerk?
He's like across the street and one house down.
Oh, so we were like literally yelling at him.
Well, for the cameras, yeah.
It's okay. Animal mimicry, enhanced jaw strength of the crocodile.
Oh, okay.
Said declared actions.
Okay.
I'm going to... Okay, CSG has already taken to the skies.
Right.
And let's see, I have emit hard radiation at typical 6.
Okay.
Jesus, we're all sterile.
So-
Only a typical.
Yeah, it's only a typical.
It's just your typical reactor. Duh.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
just...
directed. It's not like he does it and everybody around.
Yeah, I have enough hard radiation control to stop people from just...
Just losing their testes.
Right.
He's
just
like,
being-
nut cancer. Way to go.
Way to go.
but yeah, it's only a typical, so it's going to look very impressive, but it's only
Nice.
about as good as like a regular
Microwave.
gun. No, I mean you
Yeah,
can kill
I get
people
you.
with it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going
So they have to
to
lose their hair first. So, yeah, I'm with you.
I'm going to zap off one of his arms,
Nice.
or shoot at him.
Oh,
anyway.
yes.
I am going to use my artifact creation and create my sword while standing there in impressive battle stance.
Okay, did you put your battle armor on already?
Yes, I put my battle
Okay.
armor on.
I didn't know if it came with the sword.
Nope.
Okay, just checking. And Galvanic, what
I'm going to run up. By the way, you said it's a robot, but it's made out of wood.
Yes.
So do we see any metal?
Oh, yeah. Like the joints, there's the round bit, and it's put into wood, and there's mechanisms that move the large trunks and pieces of railroad tie and telephone pole that were obviously put together to make
Okay. SPLIN-TOR. Got it.
SPLIN-TOR. Yes.
All right. I'm going to run up, and if I can make it there, I'm going to hit him with a electro punch.
Okay, you can cross the distance in the first turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to be pulling my punches on this, by the way, so I don't immediately kill this obvious stuntman.
Okay.
Well, just don't hit the guy.
Oh, I'm just saying.
You said, how tall is this thing again? You
About
said-
18 feet.
Okay, so as long as you go for the legs, he'll be fine.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Let's roll initiative. Oh, God.
Oh, it's by side, right?
Yes.
For this, so I have a +4 to my initiative. It's not great.
Galvanic has the best, I
I
believe.
think I have a 5.
Alrighty, roll
We
it
don't
up.
count shift 0, right?
No.
7.
All right. Well, you rolled a 2.
Uh-huh.
And Splintor rolled a 1.
Yeah,
So no. You guys go first.
Okay.
You, Galvanic, begins sprinting. He's off the sidewalk. He's across the street. He's onto the sidewalk. He's going across Mrs. McGregor's lawn. She's like, "Get off my lawn!" The dragon. What are you doing again?
I'll go for one of the legs.
He's activating a power.
The dragon. I thought you were. Are you running across towards it too?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, okay.
Then he's following Galvanic. The young lady in her armor reaches back, calls upon the celestial forces, and a gigantic claymore appears in her hand that seems to be mastercrafted and glows somewhat. While Commander Shotgun in the air, how do you direct your?
Oh, it's
Do you like wave your hands as it comes out of your eyes, or
out of my fist, shoots out of my knuckles.
give me a roll
All right.
on? I believe that would be shooting or energy attack. I'm sorry,
Right. Energy.
All right.
energy attack. EN agility.
And I rolled a 04,
All right.
which is going to be a miss as it shoots into the ground.
As it, Mrs. McGregor's dog, a small Charlie dog goes, "Arr!" and like runs back to Mrs. McGregor's porch like it was out on Splintor. It's like, "Arr!" And it's you shoot it and a blast of divot and earth shower over the thing, and the dog's like, "Arr!" and it runs out. You didn't hit the dog. Come on now, we're not gonna. This is the age-old discussion from 7 Psychopaths. You can't kill the dog.
Nope.
Right.
No.
That would be messed up.
It turns to look at you. It sees you with the sword and those two running at it. It extends its left arm and fires 2 sharpened, they look like mop handles
Okay.
from its wrist, one at each of you. Feel Splintor's bite! It hits Leviathan, and it does not hit. Galvanic is able to duck under one of them. Do you have any sort of damage resistance, armor,
No,
ability to soak?
I just take it.
It was sharpened real good, so you take 10 points of damage as it pierces your hide,
Sharpened.
mid-chest
real good.
area.
Okay.
But does good damage.
Sharpened real good. So if it was like an incredibly sharpened.
Oh, it would be an
Stick.
incredibly
Okay.
sharp
Got it.
stick.
Remarkably sharp.
Yeah. I mean, or as opposed to sharpened by an excellent hand.
Right.
Right. Or sharpened with an excellent level of detail. Or, I mean, this thing, the next one that's going to shoot is so sharp you would be amazed. I mean, it's an
Right.
amazingly sharp piece.
Got it.
Anyway,
So, monstrous just makes no sense.
No. Not really.
So moving on. Alrighty, you duck under the second piece of wood. It lands with a thump in the lawn behind you. We're going to the next round. What are you doing? Declared actions. Those running at Splintor.
Yep.
Taking a leg.
Take the other leg with a punch.
Oh, this will be good.
I'm going to swing my sword towards the center. I'll go up the middle.
Okay, you're running behind them then? Okay,
Yes.
good. Because you were still standing in the driveway going, "I have a sword!" All right.
I'm running after him.
I was like, doesn't she hit the sword on the ground and then it goes, wow? Who was that? What was I thinking?
I'm going to fire off another energy blast at
Alrighty.
pulling my punch so as not to cause too much
Let's
trouble.
roll an initiative again. Galvanic.
9.
Oh, man. Okay, you go first. Splintor is not... give me a roll to shoot at it, John.
All right. A 28 is another white.
All right. This time you shoot over its head. It goes 4 or 5 houses down and hits the sidewalk. Concrete bursts up. A young lady that was walking her dog some half block down sees the concrete and goes, and her dog sort of go the other way. She's like, "We're under attack!" Ah!
Oh, you are now.
There's a
Man, me and dogs. I'm having bad luck.
There's a couple walking across the street from Mrs. McGregor's house who, as the as the robot is moving from side to side and ducking and dodging Commander Shotgun's blasts. It sort of turns in their general direction and swipes an arm, and I mean, it's nowhere close, and they go, "Oh, save us, luminaries!" And they kind of run off.
Crisis act.
They have been paid well.
Alrighty, roll to attack. You're doing what? Blunt attack. You're doing are you biting?
I am,
on
yes.
the leg, and you're gonna punch it. All right,
Yes.
gentlemen, roll to hit. I need both of your rolls since you're both going through legs or at legs.
I do no damage, sir.
52 on a 50.
Did you hit him?
Green.
No, I mean I probably hit, just didn't
29.
connect. You know,
Would you roll a white?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
52 on a 30, not a 50. On the 30 is still a green.
Okay. You latch onto this thing, and it's not exactly balsa wood, but it does crack and splinter.
Splintors.
Splintors. There it is. Galvanic runs up and tries to clothesline the other leg, and it just kind of snaps on his arm. The leg doesn't snap. His arm kind of bounces off, and he's like, could have put more oomph into that one. You know, you see that kind of look like, I want to take it down. You've got it, and you're biting through. You're damaging the leg. If you chew on it for a turn, you're probably going to tear that sucker off.
Okay.
Give me a secondary roll.
82.
Okay. You, as you bite into it, you notice your gums and lips are filled with little shards of wood, as though they are meant to come off.
Yeah.
And like it's like you took a splintery piece of wood and just sucked on it. It's just your tongue and your gums in between your teeth, and the whole just like hundreds of them.
Yeah, it's okay.
It is okay, but you're like it's just it's not good, and you're not sure if the wood's been soaked in cinnamon
Yeah.
or something that it's there's and I mean it's not pleasant.
Okay.
It's not good.
Okay.
Now you're feeling the wrath of Splintor.
Splintor. Like, I don't know if this might have been soaked in anise
Oh.
or red hots. Or, I
beaver?
don't know. Maybe.
Beaveranus.
This could be something. It's not castoreum. You're fully acquainted with that. No, this is something hot and spicy.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next round, declaration. Splintor swings down to punch the thing that's grappled its leg. As it does so, the knuckles collapse, and 3 more sharpened sticks come out of it to attempt to skewer whatever it was that is the dragon that's chomping on its right kneecap. Next declared actions.
Gonna rip the leg off.
Gonna rip the leg off. You are now in range for the sword.
I'm swinging my sword.
Are you? How are you swinging? Are you like waistline? Are you cleaving it down the middle? Are you sticking it?
Probably like
So
cleaving
you're
it down the middle.
Tomahawk. Just roar. Okay.
I'm going for cutting this thing in half.
Nice. Okay.
I am going to ready myself to jump in front of its next attack and just suck up all the damage.
Nice. Galvanic.
Punching the leg again.
Alrighty.
Attempting to punch the
Roll
leg
me
again.
initiative. Oh, all right.
13.
Damn it. By 1. Okay, you guys get to go first. It was almost there.
Almost only counts.
Roll me
horseshoes
to-
and hand grenades.
And Jay's ability to play poker. So roll me an attack. Roll me an attack. Roll me an attack. Yes? Was that sigh a jump of joy?
No.
Oh. What'd you roll?
A 1.
An actual honest to goodness 1? Okay.
Way to look like an idiot in front of the press.
You're like, yeah.
So I rolled a 31. This is on attack.
Uh-huh.
I think I missed it by
Right.
1.
On fighting.
On fighting.
F, not A.
They're still the same for me. I missed it by 1.
All right. You chew on it, And give me a psyche roll. You need a green feat on psyche because it's on your tongue. And
It's been spread.
get it off my tongue.
56 on a 30, which is
Okay.
green.
You're green. Okay, you're like, okay, you didn't bite through. And it's really, it's like your gum line. You know how when you get a piece of popcorn?
Yeah.
And it's like, right, and
And they
like,
sprayed it with anti-dragon.
It could have been
repellent.
like anti-dragon repellent or something. It's really annoying you like a lot.
Yeah, it's okay.
What'd you roll to hit?
I rolled a 16. That's
Alrighty.
all white.
All right, you come down to cleave it in half. One of those strikes sent from heaven. It cleaves right on the center line, and as it bites into the wood and sort of twists along the grain and sticks. It's one of those like you try, like you've seen the movie The Samurai Sword, where it's like, "Haka!" And you're like, oh, like you got him, and it's in
Got
there
something.
now. You're son of a
Sucker's in there.
sucker's in there. It's in there good. All right.
right.
He turns around to swing at the would-be angel, and you're going to take the hit.
Yes, I'm going to jump in front and just take the full force of the smack.
Alrighty. He rolls to hit. 81. Jeez. He hits you. He smacks you. It only does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
But on your right side, he leaves in the swipe just a peppering of almost like
spikes.
toothpicks. They're not quite toothpicks. They're like hairline slivers. They're literally splintors,
Right.
but they're coated with literally like cinnamon oil or so you're like smack, and you're like, okay, that's annoying. And then it's like, oh, and it burns. Like this is not a good thing. It burns. Like, and you think, is it garlic in there too? I mean, it could be garlic oil. Something's in there that ain't right.
Okay. Well, I have resist physical at 46.
Okay, then you're fine. It's just annoying.
Okay.
It's just you're like, we're gonna have to get some tweezers,
All right.
and have that guy come in here and fix the whole thing.
All right.
Alrighty, did you? Hey, you shake your head at me. Have you punched the guy's leg off yet?
No.
Okay, you can bring this to an end whenever you feel like we're
All
not
right.
monkeying around
All
anymore. Alrighty, declared actions.
I'm going to punch the guy in his leg again.
You're gonna punch the guy in his leg again. What are you doing?
Rip his leg
You're
off.
gonna rip his leg off.
I'm going to say, hey, Dragon Boy, I'm going to borrow some of your water. I'm not
Stop
going to
trying
kill
to
you.
take shit from me.
I'm going
Okay.
to try to steal some water from him to throw it at the...
We're pretty close to the canal, though.
You could
Oh,
do
yeah.
it from anywhere else.
Yeah, the
We're
canal's
actually
right
closer
over
to
there.
We're trying
Yeah.
to form a team and look like a team.
You're
Therefore,
trying
we
to
have to
kill
work
me.
together. No, you have my product. I need my.
I don't
my
think she's
rose.
trying to kill you. She's only nursing a grudge.
Wait a minute.
Ta-da.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
All
similar.
right. All right, John, what are you doing? Commander Shotgun, what do we got going on?
I think it's time to give this thing a good punch.
Nice. Alrighty. Let's roll initiative. Damn it.
9.
2. Which is a 7, but
Still not a 9.
It's
Still
still
not
not
a
a
9.
9.
All right, I'm going first this time.
all right, do it.
Got this.
No, he doesn't.
What'd you get?
19.
All right.
I need a 41.
You punch him, and you're like, punch, and then you punch him again, and then you punch him again, and you're like, okay.
Why isn't this working?
Do you have gloves on your super suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
they're
the gauntlet
the
thingies.
gauntlets with the
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
capacitor.
You
Sacks.
notice on your third punch,
Yeah.
like there are slivers of wood all in the wood is very smooth grained, but everything that touches it comes off with these little. Yeah, you know the word I'm looking for, but
Splintors.
yeah, splintors.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a yellow psyche feat.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
51 on a 30. I think that's still a green.
Ooh, is it a yellow?
That's
Yeah,
a
it did say a yellow.
Green.
Need a yellow. Okay. You're not sure what these things are coated in and why it is they're in your mouth, but you need to get this out of your mouth, like whatever it is. You need to spit it out, and you're gonna take a round like get off my tongue, like
Okay.
something's. He drops it like it's been sprayed, and he's been told bad dragon. I mean, and he's now clawing at his own mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to have a bad day. Go ahead. Roll me an activation.
Can I see that? Can I see that? Thank you.
The charts of doom.
The Chart of Doom. It's Chartha.
Artha.
Oh.
That is a white.
Why did you say that day?
Alrighty. You feel... Oh, wow. You feel the water in your body shift towards her, and it only just serves to just PO you. You're just like, I'm busy here. I'm getting this out of my face. You're not happy at this point. Time to crack him one right in the face.
All right. Okay, that's an 85.
At least one
This
of us
is,
is doing something.
And I've got a fighting of 30. So 85 is a yellow. For a blunt attack,
That is a slam.
That is a slam.
Which means if he fails his roll,
he's knocked over.
or not necessarily knocked over, just launched across the street.
Okay. You punch it right in the chest. Do you have gauntlets on?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're just gloves.
So
but-
just gloves. You notice that you have wooden skewers coming out of your gauntlet. As you close up, you see boom, and the robot gets knocked out of Mrs. McGregor's yard, goes through Mrs. Ewing's yard, and lands in the McAllisters, just right in the front lawn. And you look back and you notice that the little skewers of wood are almost trying to work their way into your glove.
I really hate this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
He falls to the robot falls to its back.
Does he take my sword with him? Because I still had a hold of it.
Give me a strength roll. You need a yellow feet to keep a hold on to that.
Oh, and I've got a strength of 30 right now.
Nice. Okay.
I need yellow.
Yep. What'd you roll?
I rolled a green, 51.
You rolled a green. Okay. The sword is pulled out of both him and your grasp, and it kind of end over ends once, and then into the lawn. It's in Mrs. Ewing's yard, halfway between him and you.
Okay.
Whoever so shall pull this sword from the lawn shall be king of the yard.
More
Yes.
likely they'll have a sword.
Oh,
Probably that too. Alrighty. Declared actions.
I'm punching him. And this time I'm going to connect, and he's
He's
taking
a
damage.
yard away.
Yeah, I'm going to run over there and punch him. I
Alrighty.
can move a yard.
Can I do anything? Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
can I activate a power and then hit him or no?
What power?
What I was originally going to do, animal mimicry. I want enhanced jaw strength. I'm going to bite him again.
You've already got enhanced jaw strength. It's up for this.
Oh, you didn't say it actually
Yeah.
worked.
You were like, "Ngang," and he was like, okay.
All right.
You've been biting him with it the whole time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and I'm going to try
You're
to
gonna
claw
go bite
him
him
in.
again.
No, I'm going to go claw him again.
Well, you just said you wanted to bite him with your enhanced jaw strength.
Well, I didn't know you gave it to me, so I'm just going to go and I'm
So
going to.
now that I've given it to you, you're not going to use it?
I've already used it.
No, you get it. Your jaw is strengthened through the whole scene.
Wait, who's on
Yeah,
first?
I'm good.
What's on second?
I'm going to go
I don't know.
claw the leg,
Third base.
claw the leg, and try to take the leg off just with a claw attack.
Okay. Well, now that we've gone through that,
He's also legitimately disincentivized to put it in his mouth.
this is true. I'm not against that. Like, here, put it in your mouth. I don't want to. Put it in your mouth. Okay, you're right. I should probably get consensus with that. He doesn't want to put it in his mouth.
No.
I get it. He's changed his mind. No tea for him. What would you like to do, young lady?
I am going to fire the water that I sucked from Levi.
Well, you didn't really.
didn't.
You didn't really get.
Much.
You didn't.
So
You didn't get
use
any,
something
'cause
else.
You kind of sucked it to one side of his body, but you did roll a white, did you not?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
That's
So you were
true.
like, whoa.
I tried.
Now he's retaining water on one side.
Yeah. Now it's like
all
a little
floppy.
bloated through the kidneys. You're gonna
Okay.
have to pee later.
So
Very much
I'm
so.
going to call my sword back to me then.
Okay. You're not gonna like run through Mrs. Ewing's yard, scoop up the sword, jump high, and no. Just gonna call the sword back. All right. I'm just throwing out ideas there.
And it's a good idea.
It is a good idea. You want to
Yeah,
change your
I'll do
action?
that.
Ah, yes, I like it.
All right, I am going to fly up into the air. Wow! You know, glowing yellow so all the cameras can see me.
Of course.
That's-
And then
And I will close some distance slower than I need to.
Nice. Cinematic. I get you.
towards the dude.
Awesome. You're going to run across and just punch it one in the leg, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. All right, let's roll initiative. Come on, Daddy. Just once.
8.
12.
Yay!
The look.
The good news is nobody's around him, so whatever.
Shut up. All right.
He can shoot sticks.
That's true.
He
It
can shoot.
it slams both of its wooden fists into the ground and props itself back up on its feet. Its controller, his goggled eyes, gleefully looking around for targets, his spiked white hair in the a la mad scientist look, leans forward and says, "Now I will destroy you all. Bow to the might of Splintor."
This is horrible.
I'm a pretty good target up here.
The arms cross. He flings the robot's arms wide when pieces of the arms, legs, and chest all but explode out in little, 4.5, 5 foot, or I'm sorry, 4.5, 5 inch long flechettes of wood.
Flechettes.
It's like an area effect. Pah! Like a bouncing Betty, only made out of wood.
Ooh.
He attacks you all at once.
That's pretty rough because you can't find wood on an X-ray.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it would be hard to pry out something.
Pus bucket.
Pus bucket.
So
That's a natural 2.
Hey, it's not a natural one.
All righty.
So we just stand there and go, what?
You
Roll,
can't-
roll me your attacks.
Okay, here goes my punch.
Yeah, here goes your punch.
71.
Nice.
Bam.
82.
On the bite.
53.
Holy crap.
And I'll
That is
On the
probably roll
swipe.
Psyche for my flexing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
that is 20 points of physical damage, 40 points of electrical damage.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. You're going to claw it, correct? What's your strength?
30.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I get a yellow feet on my showboating.
Nice.
I got green, so that's the fighting damage, right?
You're using your sword, correct?
Yeah.
So that's an edged attack. Which is fighting, yes.
Just fighting, so 20 points of damage. Good, 10
What'd you
points
get?
of damage.
Green, yellow, or red?
Green.
Okay. All right.
I got yellow.
So, as Commander Shotgun flexes, and his yellow energy billows off of him as he slowly closes to his target, Galvanic runs up, punches one knee. It goes down on one knee. Then
Leviathan.
I was like, what? I was like, Leroy. No. Leviathan.
Leroy Jenkins.
Comes in and claws the other knees, bringing it down to both knees as she runs across Mrs. Ewing's yard, scoops up her sword, leaps high in the air, and brings a tomahawk chop right down on the glass, which shatters it, splits the glass, and leaves the sword embedded in the wooden collar right in front of this mad scientist's face. Commander Shotgun looms above the group and flexes the impending doom. The flames from the electricity that have lit one leg on fire begin to send billows of smoke up into the air while the pilot of this robot says, I submit, I give, I've learned the error of my ways. Splintor, I give. The luminaries have defeated me. And he jumps out of the back and begins trying to run away.
All right.
I'll never do this again. The cameras are all focused on your stunning victory.
Commander Shotgun's going to have to stretch after all this flexing. I'm just going to say.
All right.
It's really about the cooldown.
Nice.
Well, go get him.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm.
I'll shout, go get him.
All right. I'm going to close the distance, and I'm going to grab that guy.
Alrighty, give me one roll of a green on fighting, agility, strength, or
That's a 60 on my.
whatever your flight, whichever one is the best. That you don't just and then he flies into the lawn and ends up in the McCormick's
Yeah,
bushes.
that's a green.
Okay, you snatch him up. There's a police car there waiting, just kind of Oh, we thought we might be needed.
All right, I'm going to drop him off.
Here you go. He's like, we'll take it from here, Commander Shotgun. And they're like,
Ting.
and they put him in cuffs, stuff him in the back of the car. They're like, watch your head, scum. And then they, woo, and they drive off.
All right.
Trying to keep a straight face,
Sure. Like you do.
like I do.
Uh-huh.
I'll turn to the cameras, but not look directly at them. And I'll be like, "Let that be a lesson to all that threaten Indianapolis. The luminaries are on guard."
And Sebastian begins to clap, and he's like, "Oh, that was fantastic. That was, that was terrible timing there to interrupt the press conference. But why don't we bring it back in here, and we'll get a couple of questions for these heroes, and then everybody will be on their way." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's." So he kind of ushers you back into the podium, and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the luminaries."
Thank you.
All right. So would anybody like to make a statement? Anybody got any comments about your first victory?
We, well, thank you, sir. We are just here to serve.
All righty. Okay. Well, then we'll open it up to questions to the press that we've got there. And one of them says, "Hey, excuse me, I've got a question. Is that a real dragon?"
Yes.
Okay. We didn't think that'd be a yes. So who's the leader of the team? Is it the dragon?
No, we don't officially have a leader so much as
The spokesman.
a spokesman.
Is the dragon the spokesman?
No.
No.
We didn't think so. We just thought it would be weird. All right.
CSG gives a hearty laugh.
Ah. Okay. So, Commander Shotgun,
Yes, sir.
are you single?
At the moment, that's not something that I'm able to answer.
Ah, okay.
It's complicated.
Currently dating. Okay. Mr. Galvanic,
Yes.
any romantic entanglements?
None.
Do you have none?
None.
Are you single?
Yes.
You can answer that one. Oh, all right. All right. So, is this a day or night kind of thing? Is there like a luminary signal? How do we get in touch with you if the city needs saving? If perhaps there should be another robotic terror that we need to save the city from? Someone is holding up their
Making the loser
thumb
symbol
and
on their head.
forefinger,
It's like,
the
it's our
letter
symbol.
L
Call the luminaries.
for the luminaries to his forehead.
No,
Which, that was funny.
The proper authorities will be given the way to contact us as need be.
Is there like an L phone?
No,
Is there some-
not at this
okay.
time.
Is there a luminary signal that we can flash on the...
Not at this time.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll talk about that later. How long have you been in Indianapolis?
One week.
I've been here for many, many years.
How about everybody else?
Well,
6 days.
I
A
grew
day.
up. I grew up here, and but as a team, we've only been operating for the last few days.
Alrighty. Is this your base of operations? And Sebastian steps up and goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think our hard fought superhero team, the newest superhero team in the United States of America. They've got them out in New York, and we've got them here in the Midwest too. I think they're kind of tired with their battle that they just finished. I think they need to, cool down, maybe stretch a little, get a shower. I'm not sure. I thank everyone for coming out. If you've got questions, you can go to theluminaries.com, and you can find out more about this stunning team and their wonderful accolades. They've got a storied past of crime fighting within the city, and I'm sure we'll see much more of them in the future. Thank you very much for coming out. Everybody else, thank you very much. Mike, good job here today. All right, we'll talk to you later.
I'm going to pick up my phone and immediately go to luminaries.com.
Buy the domain.
By the domain.
Is it a thing?
Yeah.
It is now.
Is it like
Make-
stuff about
Has it been
us?
secured?
Make it .org so it's not for profit.
I think
I think it requires more than just being.
I know, but it helps. Martha.
Did we ever check to see if there was already a Marvel team called the Luminaries?
No,
I don't think there is.
don't care. We're better. Picking out splinters.
Okay.
Don't go to that website.
No, you can go to that website.
Okay.
It's foreshadowing, but you can go to that you can go to that website.
Uh-oh.
All right.
A wholly owned subsidiary of Lilly Industries.
All right.
Okay.
So after everybody leaves,
Yep. They you guys they take the stage away. They take the green screen. Sebastian's there talking with Lily as they're packing everything up.
All right, I'm going to
Sorry.
wipe
Grab
this.
part. There you go.
I'm going to wipe the splinters off my face
Okay.
and glove and whatnot.
Alrighty, they're harder to remove than you'd think. They come out of the glove real easy, but anywhere where skin or tissue has touched them that's not bone, they really work their way in there.
I'm going to zap them off with my
Radiation?
radiation power.
Okay. Alrighty.
It's also how I shave in the morning.
Nice.
Nice.
Can I
Okay.
use my elemental absorption to absorb some of the splinters out of people?
Oh, yeah. You can do that.
Not into me.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, just... Okay.
I don't have any splinters.
I'm just picking them out. It'll take more time.
Alrighty. Is anyone going to approach Miss Lily as Sebastian's on his way out?
Oh, I am.
Okay. You walk up and you hear her saying to him, yeah, that worked really, really well. I think that'll be a benefit. Make sure that thing's patched back up before we go back to, the boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He's like, all right. And he's headed out.
That's a good plan.
She's like, oh, hi. Yes. No, I was planning to talk to you next. Hi. How you doing, Commander?
Quite well, Miss Lily. Now, I was going to go out and help these people whose yards we just destroyed in a minute, but I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Oh,
If
I'm
you
doing
need-
wonderfully.
So, if you, at this point, I think that it would be a good idea to, other people are making faces at the table.
that's fine.
It would be a good idea to talk about what we're going to do when night falls tonight.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea. What are we going to do?
Well, I think we might have to fight Thomas Campagnati again.
Oh.
For one thing.
Oh, well, I'm pretty much done with him, so...
I would like to walk up at this point.
Okay, she's walking back in and kind of, she wants to gather the troops up. She's like, yeah, I don't know what we're going to, she announces kind of loudly, so the whole group goes, well, I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I'm not really with Campagnati anymore, but I don't know that nightfall will be a thing. I'll just sort of text him and tell him that we're done.
Well, there's already been a duel, and he has left without you. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is that part of the deal is done. But I think that as a gentleman of his time, that might settle something. But if you want to text him too, that's up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, then you were worried about tonight.
I'm just worried that he and his vampire minions are going to seek revenge, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Are all the press people gone?
Oh, yeah, they've all packed
Okay.
up and left.
I'll
Sebastian
walk
got
up,
back in his- yeah.
kind of with purpose. Lily, what the hell was that?
What? You said you could have had a press conference, so you had a press conference.
No, not the press conference. The dork in the wood.
The giant wood robot.
Oh, Reggie?
Great.
Yeah, I dropped
Yeah.
him off with the police that you called.
Oh yeah, no. That was Mike and Lawrence, and they've played police officers. Mm-hmm. They were both in an episode of Law and Order.
They were very
They
convincing.
fancy themselves the
No,
policemen.
no.
And
No,
Reggie
no,
will
no.
be fine.
We'll-
He was
That will never happen again.
What do you mean? Well, no, you've battered Splintor and you've defeated him.
Yeah, and he's
you might see him
fake.
again if there's another.
No, we will never see him
That's a secondary.
again.
That's a recurring.
No.
thing.
No, I am not
What do
going
you
to build.
mean?
I'm not going to build our team's reputation on fake.
It wasn't fake. It was a fight. It was.
I mean, he
mean,
did.
look at him. He got
did totally
splinters all in his
stab
teeth.
the dragon.
He's fine.
We're not here for entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh no, that looked completely real. It was wonderful. It looked great. You were on the scene. You protected the city. It was wonderful,
Except
right?
it was fake.
No, it wasn't.
It was totally fake.
I mean,
I
that,
bet he could have killed something.
Perception
he really tried.
perception is reality.
Little lady's dog across the street.
Well, he wasn't shooting at the dog.
Yeah. We're introduced to the city officially now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that
And
will
we
run
have-
at 6:11, and tomorrow morning at the
and we
6:30
have
a.m.
we have a good reputation rather than being mistaken for mobsters beating up random men in
True.
the street.
True.
And you guys are going to continue to do good. You are do-gooders, right?
I very much appreciate this this effort to give us a good name, Lily. This is
She
really
goes.
something else.
She kind of turns on Wellington and goes, and I don't understand what your problem is. What do you mean fake? What kind of fake?
You
did that
hired
look?
the guy. You had someone build a robot somehow. You attacked him here. You
Well,
hired people
maybe-
to run away. You hired cops to intercept the guy.
She goes, well, okay. So if there was going to be a bad guy, there'd have to be police to take him away, right?
Yes.
Right.
What was the need for the bad guy?
You are a superhero team who fights what again? Bad guys. Thank you. Didn't ask you. Peanut Gallery can step out of this one. Mr. Galvanic, Mr. Wellington, if I could, perhaps I had already put that suit for particular use. I might have had an exit strategy for a certain relationship with somebody who might or might not have been a vampire.
Can I mind control her to shut her up?
And you need, yes, you can. You need a backup plan. So I might have needed to test that out while you needed to beat a villain.
That's 100.
Oh, jeez. And she goes,
Wow.
and furthermore,
What you doing?
So shotgun.
All right.
and she gives you this wide-eyed like,
So shotgun.
I think she's got a little overexcited. I'll set her down.
She overheated? Is that
Were
what
you
you're saying?
playing along with your agreeing with her here a little bit to keep? the
Yeah,
little thing?
because I mean that's
And just so we're aware, she can't hear you. I have
Oh,
shut her up
I mean,
because I'm done
never
listening
mind.
to her.
I'm going to politely lead her away and have her sit. You
Call
know,
me the
in
peanut gallery.
in the room.
okay.
You know, in the,
She's
in the-
amazed that she just cannot speak.
okay.
What's the level of your,
Excellent.
oh,
Okay, so she has to beat that on a
psyche
Yeah.
probably.
psyche
psyche
feat.
roll.
So it's going to be very quiet for a while.
All right.
No.
I
we
think-
need to, we need to let her go.
All right.
Holding on to her like this, we're slowly crossing the line.
Can I at least wait until she's back in the room?
Let's
Suppose so.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to step back out. I'll tell Miss Lily, just wait here. You're a little overexcited. Going to get. I very much appreciate everything, and we're going to get this sorted.
When she's out of the room,
And I'm gonna
I
come
will
back.
release it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let her be enraged for a minute. So, let's just.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was done.
I understand. Let's just. It's obvious she has resources of her own. Let's have her return to her home base. This is I think that this would be a good point for her to return. I'll take her there if need be. And you guys do take care of other stuff in preparation for tonight. And we're going to go do some vampire hunting.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to go back in the room.
Okay.
And so I'm going so she's able to talk again.
No.
No.
You walk in and she goes,
I'll say hold on a second. I'm going to Well, she is very suggestible. Uh-oh. All right. You need to... I think that it would be a good idea to return to your mansion, drop you off there. I think that we have put up the lightning rod here. We are going to do some vampire hunting. But I think that you need to have a good lie down for a little bit.
And she kind of gives you a look that looks wistful and yet somehow forlorn.
I'll give you a ride on my motorcycle. Come on, let's go.
She kind of cheers up a little and runs out of the room.
Okay. I will... but you have to wear a helmet.
Okay. She runs out of the room where she was in, through your room, out to the motorcycle, and plops onto the back of it, not looking at any of you, specifically not looking at her.
Okay. All right. It's all... There's only room for one queen bee in any hive.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. I'm going to take her back to her house. You guys do your thing for a little bit. We'll sort out all of this other stuff later, okay?
Sounds
Yep.
good.
You know. Nod, knowingly. All right. And so CSG hops on the motorcycle, nods to Lily behind him. The chopper rolls out.
Alrighty.
Possibly to some lingering paparazzi. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. Okay. There might have been a... as you drove by.
That's to be
out by the
expected.
corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the media entertainment area.
Yeah.
Click on the TV. See what's on the local news. See just how cheesy this looked. Or if it looked totally awesome.
Okay.
I looked pretty awesome.
If it looked,
Don't know about you
if
guys.
it looked awesome, I may apologize to her. Maybe.
No, you won't.
What are you waiting for the 6 o'clock, or are you...
Oh, I mean, it might be breaking news. I mean, it just happened.
give me a roll.
Okay.
See if there's a breaking news.
14. Don't know what that means.
Didn't break anything.
It's Indianapolis. It's kind of a Thanksgiving miracle that the name is spelled right on the sign.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thanksgiving miracle. That was
That's fantastic. I'm gonna steal that. I'm using it. I'm keeping it.
That could be the name
One-
of the episode.
What?
Thanksgiving miracle.
Thanksgiving miracle.
Thanksgiving miracle.
Even
That
though
would
it's
be-
not even close to
I was
Thanksgiving.
going to say that the episode title would be Splintor, but
Splintor works.
Thanksgiving miracle.
Or we need some tweezers. That would be good.
Just wait for it.
I thought we were flexing with Splintor. Thought that'd be better.
Splintor, the Thanksgiving miracle. Okay. You're flicking through channels, and one of them has breaking news
Uh-huh.
on the near
Turn it
west side of Indianapolis by the canal this afternoon.
Southwest.
The near southwest side over by that guy's house. A battle rage today with Indianapolis's newest superhero team.
We're on TV.
Yay!
And you see surprising shots from inside the battle suit of you guys coming at it, and
They had a play-by-play.
surprising shots of like there were people on the court. They got this from multiple angles. You see the punch to the legs. He comes up and bites it and turns around and starts spitting stuff out. There's the blast that sets one leg on fire, claws the other one off, and she comes through the smoke and billows and shatters the glass while Commander Shotgun comes up and he, I give. Ladies and gentlemen, a menace was stopped today in southwest downtown Indianapolis, just off the Canal Street. And as you see, they get a perfect framed shot as you guys stand up over the thing and he tries to run off. Of our newest superhero team, our information is that these are the Luminaries. Indianapolis feels safer today. I'll tell you that, Bob. They sure do, Martha.
Get out of here.
We're gonna move over here to Bob, who's cooking down at the at the orphanage this afternoon, but
Click.
it's amazing
Turn
that
it
we've
off.
got our own.
Clicking orphan. Click.
All right, I might apologize
Yeah,
to
that
her.
looked pretty good, actually.
I might
Although
apologize to her.
anybody who looks at it with an objective mind is going to wonder how they got shots from inside.
From inside the
but
suit. But
She-
I looked really good there at the
you
end.
did. That coming out of the thing with the
Yeah.
chop. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good marketer. I'll give her that.
All right, I'll be nice to her now.
But I don't want to do that again.
No.
Do what? Attack a splintering robot? Splintor? What do you mean?
No, attack
Attack a
setup.
fake bot.
All right, we'll make sure it's real next time.
Right. That's all I'm saying. I just want to
Are
fight
you
the
real?
threat.
Okay, we can continue.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we plan for storming Campagnatis.
Well, I'm assuming we're going to go to like his residence.
I thought we found out that he doesn't sleep there. I thought he slept somewhere else. Am I making that up in my head?
No, you go back over the notes that that Jake gave you, and he apparently sleeps somewhere on the south side, or at least he goes there at night to bed down.
Yeah, Jeff.
During the day, you mean?
During the day, I'm sorry, he goes there in the early morning, the early evening, or
Je-
morning of the late night. I don't know.
Right.
Jeff said that he sleeps on the south side.
Jake.
Yeah, him too.
Right. Well, we can't really plan very well without shotgun here.
No, I mean we can still plan. We can still plan. Are you saying you want to hold off until he returns? Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's more of a strategist than I am. Strategist.
Mm-hmm.
Strategery.
Strategery. Obviously.
I didn't say strategery.
You did.
I did
You
not.
said strategist.
We just need to find out where he's at to begin with, and then go from there. We don't even have that yet. What else is in Jared's notes?
Jake.
Yeah, him too.
Jake.
He's got an address on the south side where he goes each morning.
Okay. Well, here's the address. Can you pull up a picture of it or anything?
Sure. I'll flip over to the computer and call it up. Good old
Google Street
Google
View.
Maps. Yep.
It's this 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
I assume you would have something larger than that, but okay.
Have we been to that house before?
We who?
This group.
No.
Okay, just double checking.
This group? No.
Have I been to that house before?
I who?
The dragon.
Well, or
No.
or Jackson playing his other character.
No, I don't even want to know. I don't.
Pew, 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 pew.
No, he hasn't.
Honestly, it's kind of funny because like even Caesar 1 as the weakest member of the old team could just slap down this entire crew. It's kind of,
Maybe.
you know,
We
kind
were
of funny.
playing a lower end.
That's true.
kind of
This
thing
is a
here.
different power.
different vibe.
I say bring it on.
level. Yeah, I know. We could give him a run for his money.
Yeah.
So there's the house. We can set up a plan for this evening, unless you want to wait for.
All right. Well,
Shotgun.
how about this? I'll go to some real estate websites, see if I can find out who the builder was, and then
Schematics.
find a floor plan or something like that.
Give me a roll.
Or the city county building.
19. I'm rolling like Chuck.
All right.
Horrible.
You're like, well, it's a house and there's 2 stories. It's a 3-bedroom and 2-bath, and I really thought it'd have something bigger. And they're like stock Ryland home prints.
Yeah.
Like,
Look up the MLS.
Can I use clairvoyancy?
you could.
Do it.
I'm going to use clairvoyancy.
Roll it. Let's see what you get here, Missy.
Scry upon them.
Ooh, 98.
So I'm looking at while I'm getting frustrated in the computer, she's like, oh.
Nom 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 nom.
What's the power rank of your ability?
It is good.
She's got some good scrying.
Oh, yeah, that's red.
Oh yeah. 98 on most things is a red. Okay. You see the outside. You see the neighborhood. You see the outside of the home. If you could scry from top to bottom, bottom to top, give me a. If you got a 10-second swoop through the house, how would you scry?
I would start at the top, thinking that he'll fly us in. Mm-hmm. So start at the top and work my way down.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me me go right like. Dun, 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 dun. How about this? Jacqueline, can you hear me still?
I cannot.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me? He can't. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can clearly hear you, just not on
Can you hear me
mic.
through the headphones?
Not
Yeah,
through
no.
the headphones.
Okay, good.
So, Jacqueline, this is what you see. When you come in through the top of the room, the rooms are all empty on the second floor. You come down through the ceiling, and there are no rooms on the first floor. The floor itself does not exist. Where you would think there'd be kitchen and dining room and the rest of it, there's nothing. It's one open.
Yeah, you can stop with the
cavernous-
whistling, please.
It's just one open cavernous space with stairs that lead down to the basement. The basement is one room also. Inside of the room is a large fountain full of water, like fountain in a park fountain.
And that's what you see.
Okay.
All right, let me put Jackson back to his levels. There we go. And that's what you see.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
Welcome back, everybody.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
So,
I mean,
um,
everybody at home heard it, but you guys didn't.
okay, so meanwhile, I'm going to text Sarge that we are going to relocate about the location for the Mercs tonight.
Okay.
Will be.
Are you sending them here or to the Campagnati place?
Oh no, they're going to go to Miss Lily's house.
Oh, to guard her.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Girlfriend.
Well, because I mean, might as well. I mean,
Absolutely.
and I'm going to I am going to text Galvanic back.
He's making the double thumbs gesture of texting.
Texting. While driving a motorcycle. No.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
how
We
unsafe.
here at Gaming with Scott do not advocate texting and driving a motorcycle.
Or actually texting and driving at all.
Yes, or texting and driving at all, let alone a motorcycle.
The text says the shotgun is busy, and
Shotgun.
and I will that is going to be cue for me as a player to
Yep,
jump out.
we're coming right to the end. Are you guys planning? Do you want to let them know, and we'll do that here on the, or do you want to do that on the recap? We can do that on the recap.
I can do that on the recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, before we go anywhere,
Yeah.
did Sarge have a grandfather that maybe was in World War II?
Every time he says
Maybe.
that.
Sarge Senior, duh.
Well, I mean, I think there's more than one man in the U.S. military who's a sergeant.
No.
But
No,
I
but
doubt
there's
it.
only one Sarge.
That's true.
Only one.
This is definitely, hey, you never know. He might be a spiritual successor.
Exactly.
There you go.
Alrighty. So as Sarge pulls up to Lily's place, and his engine.
Oh, no. Commander.
I'm
Didn't-
sorry, Commander, not Sarge. Sorry.
I don't work for a living. What are you talking about?
Miss Aegeus, sorry, not the C. Aegeus kind of brings her hands down from her face while you're on the Googles like, I got nothing on the Googles. And you notice that she's been busy the whole time you've been Googling. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening, and you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. John Garlick is at JPGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Jay Payne is at StupidPuppyGames. Jay Duguay is at @1_nerdy_mama. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.